It's
Are we all?
yeah,
It's a very knowledge checky, and it looks more stable than I think it actually is.
it's deceptively even. Is that what you're saying? It's
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
that's how I feel. That's how I feel when I play against Sin sometimes. It's like, wow, I feel like we're actually like we both have a shot at this, and then my win record against Sin is like like 20%.
I know.
All right, here we go, y'all. So Johnny Elfelt, definitely characters not known for their round starts outside of that Johnny Farslash. So I like both of them opting to just do a walk back here.
Absolutely. And Alpha going in for some aggressive play, which is a little surprising. I would think more to back off and use your projectiles. Johnny doesn't have great options to steal projectiles. Famously, no dash block. But we're still picking things off, getting those cross-ups with the grenade there. TRC to keep that safe.
Ooh, that's tricky, man. So when you use that out of repair, I don't know how Elfo players refer to it. I've heard it called lariat. Being able to use that and be sometimes plus on block at that full screen distance, or cheese your opponent with a 5K or a close slash after the recovery. You saw right there, Animus went for far slash, but Light Catch was ready with that preemptive with punish on the lariat, and that's what you have to do against these Elfelts that love using that out of repair on you.
Absolutely. I definitely refer to it as a scooter at home, but it's very similar in function to Bridget's scooter. And that's Animus tying it up with 1 round each.
Is that actually a popular way to refer to it, scooter at home? I love that.
I don't know if it is. I'm sure some people have referred to it like that. I'm just an addict to the double pro whip. I think we've all been there. And that's Light Catch getting the wall break. Animus not out of it yet, though. They still have their burst, giving it up right there. And getting the counter hit. And they get the wall splat. Not quite, but they'll get it on the reset. Back to neutral for these two, and Animus kicking things off with a counter hit. Not quite enough meter to super there. Positive bonus had just ran out. And forcing Light Catch there to give up all of their meter.
Oh, man.
And catching the backdash.
I do want to give Light Catch some credit right there for blocking that cross up from Animus. That's something that's going to eat you alive at those lower levels of play, but Light Catch already showing that they're ready and they're awake for that 236 H from Alpha, or is it 214 H? The grenade,
whichever one it is.
Once you're ready for that grenade from Alpha, like that's good. I see you, Light Catch. I see you. We didn't take that game, but I see you.
I'm not gonna lie though, I always know it's coming, and I get hit more often than I like to admit. All right, taking a moment here.
Probably an early. Oh no. Okay. I was about to say maybe an early character swap, but we're sticking with that Johnny, and good thing too, because I think that we played it pretty well there, honestly. What's going on? We got some follows in the meantime. I saw Reborn gave us a follow in the middle of that match. Cheese Curl and Dubcoon. I recognize some of your names from the Academy bracket, so good luck in that bracket, guys. And Ace Asterix, what's going on? Welcome. Here we are going into that round start. I love that both these players, their round starts are really conservative. They showed us walk back. They showed us sit there, block, do nothing. Like, normally it's a little bit more scrambling on the round starts at a lower level of play. But here, these players are already trying to look for habits, look for options that their opponents like to pick, so they can go ahead and counter
Absolutely.
them.
All right, Light Catch had Animus in a bit of a rough situation there, but Animus able to fight their way out and get Light Catch into the corner. And back into the mid-screen.
Okay, Animus without the delay tech there, but I really like Animus. I don't know if you notice, they're actually blocking these approaching low misfinders, so they're at the very least aware of what Light Catch wants to do, if not what Johnny wants to do in general.
And Johnny, very famously, pretty hard to deal with in the offensive setting, where it's really hard to read what he's doing. The throws seem to come out of nowhere. But Animus with a good Abare out.
Yeah, better see to keep that string going, but with that YRC right back after, trading our RCs back and forth. Light Catch able to take both those rounds, taking it
Tying
for
it
a
up
game, getting on the
1-1.
board.
Neither of these players want to be knocked out. Just a reminder, this is loser's side.
You know what? I was the one pointing out that that was where we were, and I actually forgot. So there we go. Good point. Good thing you reminded me at least. But even up 1-1, yes, I mean, that's what's kind of fun about getting down here on the loser side of things. Sometimes when you're playing in winners, you win your first match, you're like, oh, okay, I did pretty well. And then your next match, you get rolled, right? And that's the way seeding works, especially when it's random, like it's going to be for tonight. But when you get to that loser side, especially when you get higher up and it gets more higher stakes, people start fighting like they would, like they were like a rabid dog in a junkyard, you know? You're going to pull out all your tricks.
All right, getting the hit with a Rekka, forcing it into the corner. And once again, that third Rekka hit, just difficult to deal with.
And here we go. Light Catch looking for the perfect time to try to fight back out of here. Decides to wait until they were safe with that YRC, but Animus trying to cheese back that pressure with the burst instead. Light Catch still stuck here, but throwing that point blank Scooter at home.
Yeah,
stuff,
Scooter
Light
at
Catch.
home is minus at that range. Unlike Scooter, Frigid Scooter, you can't control its speed, I don't believe. So it is really just distance dependent on whether or not you will get plus or minus. And I think that's going to be the round.
Yeah, good stuff. Light Catch being able to PRC that low misfiner after. Animus was looking for it earlier, but you're going to get hit eventually. That's the way it works. That's the way it works in these anime fighters. Animus got Light Catch zoned out a little bit here, and I like that Animus didn't get, Light Catch didn't get too antsy with just like trying to be full screen card or something. Waited till they got to a good distance to start representing 6S.
Absolutely. Animus is doing a good job of jumping over these mid-screen misfiners.
YRC to try to get out.
Turn back. And the throw.
Back throw to start off this pressure. Guard crushes are coming out, and that close slash counter hit is your reward for getting these throws earlier in the set. Doesn't have a chance to burst because of the wall splat. Light Catch taking game 2.
Taking it up to game 2. That was game 3 overall. So Light Catch up 2-1. Potentially heading into a set point situation. Let's see if Animus can adapt.
Yeah, and
back.
Animus has the game plan. We're seeing it happen. I just think that Light Catch is pretty good in their defense, able to block out the Rekkas that don't have tension, right? Because Animus is getting straight hits on these Rekkas, but there are times where we don't have the 50 meter to cancel it into a red RC into a wall break. So Light Catch is just waiting for their YRC, using it on defense and getting out. I wonder if Animus is going to start catching on to that YRC, and we're going to see if we start baiting it a bit.
Things off with that Johnny Far Slash. That move, it's a good situation to be in as Elfelt, especially with your projectile, but going for that Scooter at home again and getting called out for it.
Yeah, those low misfiners are tricky, but Johnny can represent not only that low misfiner, but you can also do a the TK overheads, and if you have the meter to cancel it, you can keep it safe. So it can get kind of tricky playing against Johnny in that neutral situation.
Really good throw tech from Animus there, keeping themselves in the game. Oh, and the PRC, not quite enough to carry the combo, but I like the changes that Animus is making. It's definitely making it a bit more competitive.
Great stuff so far. Not able to get that card pop, so Animus going for a little bit of zoning here. You see Light Catch not getting too antsy, just trying to dash in into a 6S range. But Animus carrying Johnny back. I love that anti-air close slash. We get a string for it. Red RC to see if we can get that burst. Light Catch is going to hold on to it, but we're going to get that positive bonus rolling.
I think it's a smart move from Light Catch. That way, if they do lose, I spoke too soon. I was going to say if they do lose the round, they'd have that burst coming into the final round. But both players going to get their burst there, and Animus with the Light Catch in the corner.
Yeah, Light Catch got to be careful because we're getting into chip range. We're not FDing, and whether that was chip or whether the low connected. Good stuff, Animus, for keeping that string going, taking that round. We're still in set point for Light Catch, but Animus can take this back.
Unfortunate gap in the pressure that was throwable, putting Animus in the corner. This is a scary situation to be in, especially now that Light Catch got the hit into the super, gonna get that hard knockdown.
Hard knockdown applied. What's the Oki gonna be? Typically you see a little bit of a card toss and a pop, but the back throw and Animus ready for that delayed tech is able to get a wall splat on Light Catch potentially. Nice.
Unfortunately with that RC there, they didn't quite get the damage from the throw. Only the initial little bit of damage that LFL catches.
Good stuff. Burst coming out here. We're on a last hit situation. Possibly, I don't know if Animus can kill off of this string without the meter, but we only need one more connection possibly. I love that checking with just 5H, but that tricky distance.
On their way back.
Yeah, that out of repair, able to be, I don't think at that range, you're going to have to, guys, go ahead and check out that frame data mod and play around with Elfelt and see what ranges you can punish her off of that out of repair, because right there, Animus getting away with a close slash in your face, but maybe if we represented something like 2K or a fuzzy jump, we can probably get out of those situations. But great stuff right there, Animus capitalizing on the out of repair, and Light Catch capable of winning this. We're just going to bring it to that last game in order to do it. And I'm just eyeing the bracket right now as well, still waiting for those winners, quarters, finals matches to find out who their opponents are going to be. We'll probably send it to another losers match. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't snipe this one that just filled out. Looks like it's going to be Reborn and Yum Soup. Let me see if I can get them added. But Holly, why don't you talk about what's going on the screen?
Absolutely. So Light Touch went for a deflect shield there. It's a really tricky move to be using, especially against a rapid character like Elfelt, who just continue to press for offensive even after the deflect shield. But the second deflect shield does work, does get them out of the corner, and that card toss is gonna keep things at neutral even with the trade there. Oh, that was a huge YRC. I've never seen it hit from that far away. That's extended hurt boxes for you. And that was a really interesting wrong side hit there. So that's Animus taking it to set point. Let's see if Light Catch can't claw things back themselves. Animus doing a much better job of utilizing projectile here in the mid screen. Got some racketing out. Does call it out, or does connect with Light Catch? Do they block? No, unfortunately not. Light Catch using the burst.
All right, here we go. Animus able to get some strings going after that PRC. We got the blocks coming out from Light Catch, but the counter hit low means we're trying to go for a wall spot, but the 5H doesn't connect, and Animus capitalizing, trying to get back out of that corner.
This is a scary situation to be in for both players.
Oh, Animus not in time for that red RC. The YRC coming up from Light Catch. Animus bursting back out to try to keep this string going. We're down to one more hit. You got to guess the 50-50. Animus goes low. Taking that set 3-2. Good stuff.
All right.